Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry about that little snafu with the audio at the beginning there. OBS is being a little weird with me. Hopefully you can hear me over this music. I've got it turned down quite a bit, but my headphones are normally quite loud, so it's always difficult to tell. But welcome to Dyson Sphere program. I'm going to jump straight in here. Basically, if you don't know this game, it's a lot like Factorio and Satisfactory, but with a space aspect to it. You actually get to travel between planets, send resources between them, and send solar panels to encompass the sun to absorb as much energy from it as possible. And that is a Dyson sphere, so that is the ultimate goal. Alright, let's... Oh, okay, we can't put that many letters in. I was going to say, let's ask for a good one, but can't even do that. Just going to call it indie. Now, because I do generally tend to stop and watch chat and stuff like that, resources will continue to be used up within limits, of course, but I'm not gonna set it to infinite, but I am gonna put it, actually, do you know what, no, let's do it infinite, why not? So this is the seed that it's given us. So there's a sun here. Quite a few suns, but we only have access to, I believe it will be this one. Yeah. These are all just suns. These aren't even the planets around them. There is a black hole in here somewhere. That's a white dwarf. There'll be another one there. I don't know, I can't see the black hole. But let's jump in. There's usually a voiceover here. I know, oh no, I might have that I think I've got that turned off, like the tips and things. So that's the star we're going to be aiming to cover in, that's bright, in the Dyson stuff, the solar panels. That'll be a gas giant, that pink one. We're going to that small, well, it's probably a moon, but Earth-looking planet there. Like the blue and green, and it's actually very, very small though. This music is way too loud still, at least for me. Hopefully that's a lot better. Sectrum 4. Oh, so this system is called Sectrum. There's 4 planets, I think. See, that's another system over there entirely. That's why it's saying light years. We need to develop a faster than light drive to get to those. Wow, we did get a good seed. I mean, not the biggest clusters in terms of number of crystals, but we are smack bang in the middle here. Stone, coal, copper and iron. That's really good. Alright, let's dismantle this. Get some basic starter stuff. There we go. So we've got some power cells, some iron ingots, copper ingots and magnets made from iron rings. This is the planet. Wow, this is a lot more water than I'm used to. Oh, that's a nice... What have we got here? Not too much copper. I mean, there's a little cluster that... Oh, that's... Is this where I am now? Oh, never mind then. Look for a large land mass. I mean, later on we can cover up the floor. Get rid of a lot of the water. Wow. Alright, I guess we're best off where we are right now. Oh, there is a secondary there. Copper over there. Iron. Is there another iron? There's another one here. Ah, and a bigger one over here. Okay. Right, so first things first, we need to unlock power and a mining machine. We need to make 10 magnetic coils. That is here. It will take the iron rings and copper sheets. Oh no, we have everything to make it anyway. But say I just had the raw ore. If I click that, it would make these first and then move on to the next step, so that's quite good. Now you get 2 for each with this one, so I only need 5. No sense wasting resources to begin with. Well, this is seeming a little framey. I need to take a look at the actual stream, see how that's looking. Alright. Oh, wow. On OBS, that was terrible just now. Yep. Okay, I need to do something about that. An update changed a bunch of my settings. See if that helps. Right. So let's lay a miner down. Try to encompass as many of these nodes as I can. 5. What about if I went from this direction? Five seems to be the most we can hit in one go. Still really laggy. What the hell is going on? Alright, I'm going to stop the stream for a second, but not stop streaming. Like the stream will still be active, but I won't be streaming anything over to it. I just need to stop the stream, adjust a couple of settings, and then start it back up again. So back. Okay, hopefully that will fix the issue. Looks okay in OBS. Have to wait for the video to catch up. It's not too bad, could be worse. But apparently my resolution's really poor. Maybe that's just in my little streaming window I got, not the main stream. Oh well, just have to continue. Right, so what is next? Next up, I know that he's trying to get me to do upgrades. Can't do that. I suppose that would be handy. Now it's automatically going to take the research stuff from here, by the way. I can tell it to stop doing that. For now, I'm just going to chuck the power down here. So that's a wind power, and this is just like a power line. In the meantime, let's head over to the copper. As you can see, my robot here has energy. So, I'm going to chuck the fuel cells in there. Charge that back up. Should be enough now. So I need 10 more of these. I need 15 sheet. Wait for that to finish up. Whilst that is, let's take a look back in technologies, because we are going to be needing that for conveyor belts, that for cooking stuff up, research can wait, that we are going to need down the line a little bit. So that's increased the amount of energy my robot can hold. I can wait, that can... Oh. No, that has to wait. And that has to wait. Anything with those blue cubes we can't do yet because you need this unlocked, the research. We're not there yet. Right, let's craft. Two, three. We actually need 5 minimum. What are we missing here? Iron. Let's give ourselves... Screw it, let's make 10 of those and... only one more of those. We need both iron and copper. So back to the copper. It's going to take 124 seconds to finish this crafting queue. Sorry about that. My back's really acting up. I went and took a painkiller. Done with the queue? Yes. Alright, so as it's infinite resources, I can overlap here without any issues. I could overlap normally anyway, but the resources would just get used up faster. Now, see this little white thing here? That's a little bot that comes from me, and that's what places things. Further it has to travel, the more energy it takes up. And my fuel cells are already used up now. I can chop down trees. Use the stuff from that. Or we'll do what I'm about to do in a second. Just place this in with a better radius so that they're both collecting. There we go. Let's see, 6. Oh, 8. 7. 6. 8 is the number to beat. Oh, can't beat 8 apparently. In fact, you know what, we will go off in this direction. And for now, I'm just gonna do what I did with the other one. I'm just gonna plop that there. Now I've got a fuel source. We are going to be needing stone at some point, so we may as well get a start on that. Seven, 9. There we go. Perfect. Let's go get. How many miners do I have left? 2. How many more can I make? 5. 10 is the maximum of anything you can click on at once with the produce, but it still stacks up. It's just that if it has to make the items first, then it will. If it has to make the items first, then it will do it in groups of 10. Make the items, then make the thing that you need, that you're after. Then the next 10 will start. But if you've got all the items on you, it will just queue them all up together. That really is a pitiful looking copper node, but it is what it is. Come on, how much longer? 20 seconds. Oh, while that's making it. I probably need some more iron for that. Did that one not work? Not encompass it? That's going to be a moment. That's fine. Let's take a look around. Really not seeing much. If I go exploring, I should really need pick up some more coal. Don't worry, this isn't the fastest we'll be moving either. In fact, let's take a look into that. It's core energy, which is, yeah. Basic movement speed. But the one I'm looking for is that one. Right, so we've got some stuff to do now. So first off, we're going to need some more. For now, we are just manually crafting. So pick up some of those. So first things first, we need 10 gears. Followed by 10 circuits. Why is that not manually using them? There we go. What do we need next? Another 10 circuits and 5 magnetic coils. No, 5? 10. But it gives you the same amount anyway, so I do need to craft 5 to get 10. I know what I meant. Then another 5 of them, 10 of them. So that has given us conveyor belts. A sorter, basically the sorters, they take stuff in and out of machines, put them on conveyor belts, or conveyor belt to conveyor belt. You can also set it with like a filter as well, so you can only take certain items off a conveyor belt if you've got multiple things on the same belt. And storage. Right, so that's being made. Then after that, 60 of these. Ouch. Okay, so we're going to need some more materials. So this is like a Minecraft furnace essentially, and it's given us some glass as well. I'll say it's like a Minecraft furnace. You have to power it with electric rather than fuel. But otherwise it does the same thing. Right, so what did I need? 60. See what I mean? Groups of 10 or 10 crafting. This is an automatic assembler. Some stuff you can't craft in your inventory, or if you want to automate it, you can just do it in here. Belt the stuff to it, pull stuff off, put in. Hey presto. Oh, whoops. I clicked the wrong thing. Now we have some spare. Some things when you unlock them as well, you get items of them. Now, if you're playing this game and, like me, inventory fills up, you do unlock more slots later. But say there's something you don't want, pick it up. If you're on keyboard and mouse, I don't know about controller, but the delete key drops it on the floor, and you can just delete all litter. Yes, I know. Don't just stop reminding me. All right, stop trying to tell me. I'm going at my own pace. There's that very nice iron node over there. Iron vein. What I'm doing right now is I'm unlocking flight. It's already taken out of here the items for that. So if I were to put all them into here, it doesn't detract from this. Oh, I see some copper over here. We'll head that way in a second. See what our options are. Is that another iron node? Iron vein? Yes, it is. That does look like quite a big vein. 12 of them. Well, definitely bigger than the one we got here. Almost there. I'm just collecting backup power resources while I'm waiting. And now I can fly. So we got this vein here. Oh, and this one over here. It's going to take a lot of belts for this planet. And this one over here, okay. They're all grouped rather close together for some reason. Oh, is that oil? Yes, it is. As you can see, this takes up quite a lot of my battery flying around like this. That one's just stone. Milestone, thank you. You can take down these little ones if you so wish. I just got titanium out of that. I forgot about that. It's can't remember if it's just those ones or bigger ones as well, or little ones as well. Let's take out this one here, see what happens. There's titanium. No titanium. None. If I go to this one, I'm supposed to queue up. There we go. That one gave titanium, that one didn't. So yeah, just the bigger boulders. Not that we can use titanium right now. And one of the planets in this system will have titanium on it. Steam achievement. I reset all my achievements. Right, so we need to work out how we're going to do this. Right, so first off, we're going to need a lot of power. see total consumption, energy consumption of 1 gigajoule. Grab some copper. $17. I suppose I should do this first. Oh. That'll be iron we're missing. Gonna need a bunch of belts. There we go. So it's a bit of a queue. Oh, that's about 8 minutes. 8-9 minutes. But we can work with what we got first. So that's good. Automation milestone. You can see here it's collecting soil as we go. So when it flattens, it's like when we place an item and it flattens the land. Later when we start placing down tiles to cover up the planet, if we need to do it over here, it will use up that soil. Wrong thing. So there's our furnaces. Then they will put the stuff into the furnace. And they will pull them out. We need to select the recipe. The good thing about this game is you can just copy recipe, paste it. There we have it, making ingots. A lot of things you can have multiple entry and exit points for it, so if it cooked things fast enough I could have 3 inputting and 3 outputting, but it's not actually that quick. Oh, wrong button. Add some chests to the queue. Unfortunately, because it's already queued up to make them, it's not adding anything to it. And not reducing the timer, sorry. Right, so here, just on this little area of a grid here, because we haven't hooked it all up together yet, currently we are using more with the orange bar than we are making with the blue bar. So let's see if we can't do something about that. There we are. We are officially making more energy than we're using now. I mean, it's not difficult, of course, at this point. I think I might have overdone it with the queue. I can't really do more without these now, so we just got to wait. I mean, I could place down the furnaces. Down a second stone mine. Assuming we can find 7. Assuming we can find a decent number. Water's interfering there. 8, there we go. So one of these is I'm just going to be collecting stone for a little bit, and the other one I'm going to be cooking up. Well, I mean, I suppose I could cook up from 2. Make 2 products from 1. Sorry. Right. That's going to cook up into 1 product. This will be another. And I can make like a little offshoot to collect a little bit of stone as we go. So that's going to make stone bricks. Is that what it's called? It is. And then this one's going to make glass. What are we on now? We're on belts. Proximity. I always forget about that. I end up running off doing other things. And then it just drains my power so much. There was a little bit of a reach with those grabbing arms. Down to 12 belts already. Next up, copper. think I was a bit too far away. And that's the furthest I can go, so I'm going to need to make some more up. Thankfully, whilst that is making them up, there's other things I can do. That all done. Still don't have any chests yet. Oh, they're making them now, look at that. You can actually stack these too high, so that when this bottom one fills up, it will start filling up the one on top. Very handy thing. There we go, that should start draining the belt. Speaking of belts, I can take away there. Don't need that little extra bit on the end. I can probably remove a couple of belts off the end of this one as well. Like that. And there, probably do that too. Place down a chest. In fact, place a second chest. There we go. Then this one needs power. That's keeping up with only 2, so I can get rid of that. Now we've got glass being made. Bricks are next. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what that was for a second. Don't really use it that much, to be honest. The delete tool will do, just not the extra functions. Speaking of power, how are we doing? I'm not making enough now. Well, we've eliminated at least one step. We no longer have to make... No, I was about to say no longer have to make ingots, but that's not the case. I mean, we still need raw ore anyway, unfortunately. More iron, really? Oh, more raw iron. There we go. Another long queue, but we can start work if we delete all the power based items here. And set up an actual power grid. Give us something to do whilst we're crafting. Saves us just sitting there and waiting. And the good thing is, whenever you dismantle something, you get it back, so... Now we need to figure out where we're going to place it, because these need a bit of space. So there's the copper vein trilogy, but there does seem to be quite a bit of space over here. I love this. Look at that. The closer in you get, like when you the closer to the poles, the narrower the building grid gets. Right now, we are standing at either the north or the south pole. So our building is there. Yeah, I mean, here seems to be the most logical place for it. At least for now. Not bad. A bit too far away from it. So that is the closest these can be together. Right, let's get these hooked up so we can actually see what kind of a power level we've got going on. Just keep an eye on it. Keep track. Still making windmills, haven't moved on to these yet. But we're almost there. So what's the power rating right now? Actually not too bad, just these little bits. Of course that's going to change because this isn't powered, so it's not going to get any more ore. Oh. I'm not going to lie, with this little starting area here and then the copper's all the way over there on its own, it is going to be a little bit of a difficult setup. But once we got things like belts and the sorters being automatically made, should make life a lot easier at that point. While we wait, I'm going to roll myself a cigarette. I think someone's watching because my average view duration's going up, but apparently I've got 0 views and 0 people watching. Okay, that was strange. So it said I had like an hour's worth of view time, right? Which, no, that makes sense when I had to stop and start the stream again, that's fine. So that indicates 1 person watching. And it had been there all this time. The second I started talking about it, the average view duration disappeared. And it's now saying no one's been watching. It does kind of suck. I mean, I enjoy talking to you guys when I'm streaming. It's the whole point, the whole reason I do it. Right, we've got some more towers now. Just hook up the whole grid and then we can see what we're dealing with. Okay, that's the closest that can get. If I did it there, there we go, that should encompass everything. And just finally, the glass. We are wildly underproducing. It's an annoying one to keep up. There we go. Can use this one. Or not. Try not to get too close to the copper veins with this. I'm trying to, of course, make it as compact as I possibly can. That is the one annoying thing about the grid, where it gets smaller towards the poles. Screws up your lines. The snap points. So how are we doing with power now? Well, we're producing enough, but it's not a great deal of extra. I don't think you can. No, you can't do it in water. How many more we got? 7 more. Oh, oil. I don't want to cover that up, or get too close to it, should I say? I want to make use of that later. And that's it. That's all she wrote. There we go. Look at that. So that'll do for now. If we want to improve upon that, that is what we need to start with the Dyson sphere itself. But what we're looking for that's what you need to cover up the land. That. In order to be able to create that, we need to unlock this. And then we could make these things by hand, but I want to be able to make those two items automatically before we get there. So that's our goal, is to make magnetic coils, circuit boards automatically, so that we can craft the electromagnetic matrix automatically. So that's what we're going to try and do now. Right, what do we have? Well, we're going to need some more of these. Better fuel up. Might as well use up what we got here. Let's see, stone. Let's grab all of that, get rid of that, get rid of it. And then gonna need some assemblers. What we do is, what we're missing for these, that would be raw ore itself. There, pretty long queue. Well, actually not as long as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so this one's just sitting here doing nothing, so we can make use of this. So, we need to make electromagnetic rings, which means we need to make these magnets. These are made in furnace. Handy. This is all going to be remodeled later down the line once we've got more room. In, and in. Tell it to make the rings. Copy, paste, and paste. Then it's going to come out. That. Then, just because I'm a hoarder, I'm going to do this. I'm only going to give it one. It will fill that up, and then but won't be able to keep up with the belt, so the rest will be sent down. That's the plan anyway. But for now, whilst we're building the rest, you may as well start filling it up. Now we need to bring copper over here, I believe. Copper bars? Yes. Which is over that way. Oh, I didn't finish setting this up, did I? That's too many. Don't need that many. Do that there so I can fit another Tesla pole if I need to. And I'm going to do a similar thing here, just in case I ever need to just collect resources from a storage. I'm going to need more storage. Bricks. Thanks to my previous efforts, they're right here. There we go. Look at that. Right, so next, so they're made in an assembler. Then after that we're going to need bars or ingots from both types. Well, that's fine. We've got that. And I can do a secondary setup with this, like that. Two, three. Why not? This is where I'm just going to chuck one out of these three furnace worth of bars onto this line as well. Actually, no, I don't need that, do I? It can't keep up as it is, so it's fine. Copy that. Right, how are we doing on power? Getting there. And our crafting is okay. Right, so only three. May as well just use up. I'm going to need a bunch of these later down the line, so I may as well just use up these little nuggets. Really am going through them, look at that. But it takes so much more iron than it does copper. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Oh well. And I'm just going to chuck the rest down because it's going to take forever otherwise. I mean, look, 800 seconds, that's... I can't even think how long that is off the top of my head. 10, 13 minutes. Right, so, assemble it. So let's say... over here a bit. Three of these. Then we'll take, what direction's that going in? This way, isn't it? Perfect. Take this one over. Now when you're hopping over a conveyor belt, it'll automatically make a little bridge for you. I don't know if you can see that very well. There you go, look. Or I believe yeah, you can make one yourself. Change the height to whatever you need it to. Wrong button. These ones need to go down here. Give it an output with enough room for a Tesla. Boom. And do the same as with all the others. Magnetic coils. It's telling me how to copy the recipe, which I already know. There we have it. Magnetic coils. Right, so that was stage 1. Stage 2. We need circuit boards, which is iron and copper. So if I do these ones, it needs more iron than it does copper, but I don't think travel speed affects anything. Not unless you've got different belt speeds going on. See, which one did we use? So we're going to need this one to come around here. Like that. Spaghetti already, look at this. So that's the copper going in, then the iron. Like I said, if you had them on the same belt, you could click on here. No, that went on the conveyor belt. There we go. You can choose the item, just that item, to come off of the belt. But I haven't got fast enough belts for anything like that, so. Don't know why I'm not copy pasting. Almost there, I hope. No, still got over there to do. Right, let's remove one of these. Oh. Right, here's something good. Get these in place first. So you can actually just copy a design that's already down, and there we go, instant redo. And now we have these being made. Circuit boards. Perfect. Right. So, let's get this going. Thankfully we only need 10 of each. Put the excess back. The other one was here. This isn't the fastest setup in the world, but we haven't got a lot of space. I say fastest, what I mean is like creating en masse. Are we low on power or something? No. Right, so here's some. Oh no, blueprints aren't unlocked yet. I was gonna say here's something I haven't messed around with, but right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Rotate that around. And we just doubled our output. Now there might not be enough ore. So maybe we haven't doubled our output. Looks like we've only added 1. Button. Oh, it won't let me quick key fill up. Hopefully that'll help create a backlog. Oh, won't let me do that. That sucks. I mean, it's alright. Once this fills up anyway, it's going to take a little while, but once it does fill up, extra ingots will be sent down. Yes, I know, I'm working on it. Right, so electromagnetic matrix. You don't actually create them in a table, you create them in the research labs. This is why we needed glass. And also why we stock up on things like this. Why not? At least it's not a long timer this time. matrix slabs. So we're going to need those and those. So if you double up on it, it will double the output. I don't know if we're going to need more than that at least, or if we can handle more than that right now, so we'll just leave it like it is. I messed that up. No, let's do it this way. Oh wait, I didn't realise these could go 3 high. Perfect. Oh, I'm out of belts. What do I need to make more? I haven't got the gears being made yet. I feel like actually I don't need 2 tool. That one's already, and that one has, so we'll leave them alone. And the other one is here. Let's go this way. Making those. Needs power. Oh, screwed up. Might have to disable these for the moment. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. Right, so it needs an output. this. Oh, I'm running out of energy. Need to get over to the coal before that happens. I really should be getting this stuff into a chest. This might take a moment. Let's let my core fill up. How are we doing on power? It's getting there, isn't it? So now that we're making those matrices, let's see that. Oh, the splitters are good. There's a faster sorter, but what we really want next, belt-wise, logic-wise, is them. But we can't get them until we've got those matrix. We're not there yet. What's this? That's new. I haven't seen these yet. Titanium smelting. Well, that's definitely something we want, like I said, but we still need to craft the item for it. That will come in very handy. But that's a water pump, isn't it? Yeah. These are good. These, they have a longer range for transmitting power than the Teslas do, but they have a shorter radius. But what they're best for, if you stand close in that small radius, it will recharge your bot very quickly. We're going to need that at some point. soon. Ah, that's what I was looking for. See, this will be oil power, so we're going to need that. I can probably make all of that. Let's grab that one then. It's only 50, so might as well grab that anyway. We'll grab that. We're going to need, so that's storage for fluids. This we're going to need because this, you can either burn coal or oil in it. I think there's other items as well, but for now, that's what we're focusing on to make power. Gonna need to grab that. Might as well grab that. That'll do for the list for the moment. Why do I keep going to that tab? Right. So it looks like these are filled with matrix C, whatever the plural happens to be. You know what, this I will have too high. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So I can either do the research manually by having it in my inventory, or I can set these to research mode. I went a bit too far down the line with that. So now, as long as we've got a queue going that needs these necessary items, it will automatically research for us. So let's look at what else we can do for research. The first step on the planet is the first step toward universe exploration. Everything else is strange and fascinating. Able to view veins distribution on the planet. Okay. That's done already. That can't be done. That's why we need those. I'll do that later because I need to craft them manually. More inventory space, but I need to make these manually. So I'll wait on that. More construction drones. Blueprints. Do that later. Let's do that one later. What does that one do? Extra power for my robot. Can't do that one. And can't do that one. Okay. Nope. We want that. Just because. Can't do that. And then just chuck that in the mix. Let's take a look. What do I need to make one of these? Oh, I have everything on me anyway. Perfect. So I'm going to make one. I'm going to show this thing off. I'm just going to use up all of my energy. I suppose I don't have to use it all up, do I? I mean, that will be sufficient to show you. So, as you can see, shorter area of effect, but it can go so much further away. So great at covering long distances. Now watch my little power bar down here. Look at that. And let's chuck some coal in as well. Nice and easy. And do I have any circuits on me? Yes, I do. Just to help out. Might as well use them up. Oh right, I wanted to unlock this. And I want to get that going as soon as I can, but first things first, we're going to have to work towards a water pump. No, I don't have it yet. Oh yes I do, right here. Oh dear. Alright, so stone, bunch of metal, and yeah, okay. We need to up our power. The more of these we can make, the better. Make use of all this coal. In retrospect, I suppose I should probably do that then. The bigger the backlog, the better. One, two, three. Let's chuck a fourth in there on each side, and then we'll monitor their coal output. It's going to keep them filled up for ages because it's got a backlog in the chests. But we need to make sure that we don't overdo it and wind up running out. Oh, run out of those. And now we can also make fuel from oil. The problem is though, it's not a good idea to skip coal and go straight to the oil. I'll try and show you why. Right, so it says there, it gives you oil and hydrogen. Now we haven't got a use for hydrogen yet, so we'd be storing it. Once the storage is full and it backlogs into the belts and then the refineries fill up with the hydrogen, it will no longer produce the oil, or no longer refine the oil, sorry, because there's nowhere for the hydrogen to go. So you could wind up losing your power supply. All three are being used, so yeah, can't really take from them. Tell you what though, that is filling up damn quick. Just over 2 minutes left. Oh, that is researching. Didn't think it was for a moment then. There, now it tells you how much is in the nodes, how many nodes there are. That's what it's trying to tell me. Why not? Let's stick one of these ones here. It'll power these ones I'm about to put down. Probably don't actually need that one there now. And recharge me whenever I need to fly over. Right, here we go. Right, so I want to bring up this window so we can keep it. Watch this. How much we're using will drop dramatically. It's still using the same amount. We'll just be making more by comparison. Let's watch. Oh, come on, really? They're not even all in use yet. There we go. So let's watch. Oh, these need to empty first. Actually, they're going up. They're not draining at all. So we can add some more in. Tell you what, that one extra drone does make all the difference. Great, thank you. So let's take a look. What do we need for that? Those which we don't have any on us right now. Can make some. Oh. Let's do it in twos so we can make use of them quicker. Now I think, yeah, I can just, rather than delete and replace, I can just upgrade, and it is instant. Now look at the difference on the input speed. It is better. Does of course mean I'll have to upgrade these three, but hopefully these 6 will keep up with these 3. And that's still going up, so we're going to be set on power from these for a little while. So that's worked out well. Ah! Oh, that one's going to take some doing. More on the plus side, they're starting to back up. Hopefully they will output onto the belt faster than this can take in. No, screw it, I've got plenty of them. Let's add some more. What's slowing us down on this one? Same problem. Oh, actually, there's not a lot I can do about this one. See, this one's now experiencing the same issue. That's alright. They'll both backlog soon enough. Right, I want to start preparing for when we get that ready. So, to craft these, how do I make you? Ingots. Straight from ingots. Now, where's our other iron supplies? One over here, and what's this? Coal. Let's try the other end. Let's land for a recharge. Stone and iron. Perfect. What's the ratio we need? More stone than we need iron. It's refreshing. Ironically, the area where I'm making the things to cover up water is covered in water. I can use this area here. I really should start tearing up some of these trees manually. There's a byproduct from one of these that you from trees that you need at some point. Can't remember what you do with them. Energy storage, good point there. Look. Oh no. Never mind. I'm thinking something else then. I was referring to these organic crystals. Might as well put these to use. I want to show you what this does. Oh, I can't make that manually. Ah, crap. Goodings. Really? What time is it? I want to get this started, this process started, so I can let it run a little bit tomorrow before I stream again. That way we got some in reserve and I can just lay them down and we can start anew, get a better area going. Right. One, two, three, four. That would do. Got more space this way. Iron. Get some more titanium while I'm here. I don't know how well it's going to keep up with the way I'm doing it right now. We'll just wait and see. steel. I need to move this. Perfect. Weapons throw, remove that. That still works. Perfect. Encompasses all of that. I'm going to need another one over here. Because for now, it's going to get boxed up. Go. 100 is what I'm after, just to start with, which means I need more stone. May as well start doing the ones I've got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simply because I can't be bothered to fly back. One, two, three, four, 5. And 1 for luck. Right, so whilst that's doing that, oh, let's put this into play. Basically, this is a splitter merger. At least I think it merges. It definitely splits. You can put one conveyor belt into it, and then 2 off in separate directions, and it will divide up what's on the belt. Used to distribute cargo to different conveyor belts, or to balance multiple conveyor belts. Can set the filter priority on one port. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Right. I could go down this way. I know I need. That's the input. Two, 3, 4. Let's go 5. So that's, we're gonna have 10 of these. No, we're not. Well, actually, yes, we can, because here, it's only 60. All right, we need to wait just a little bit of time. Hopefully not too long. 2 minutes, just over. I know there's a lot of waiting in this game, but that's not always going to be the case. It will get to a point where if we're not doing something else, well, we're always going to be doing something else, basically. We will get to a point, basically, where we're not going to be waiting to craft things like this, except for maybe machines. Like, I'm not going to build automated things to make. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should automate the assemblers, the art furnace, things like that. I don't know yet. Depends on how much room we got left over. But I suppose by that point it wouldn't matter, you know, we don't need them. So, we can either do this where we lay a foundation that looks like the ground, or this. Now, I like the look of this. It kind of creates like a techno feel, which is what we're doing here. Just technologizing everything. If you want, you can hide an ore vein. Like if I click it on one of these, the ore node will disappear. But you can also bring it back again. So you can use that to create a better integration. Like if one little bit is standing in the way of getting like a 10, you can get rid of that one. So right now it will do a 3x3 area. Hopefully this won't affect it. No. See this. Okay, but I'm going to have to reduce that surface area. Normally I do it in a 10x10 area, but because of this weird little overlay here, it's going to affect things. So just see how that works right now. Perfect. All fits in there squarely. I need that to create so I can see where the merger point is, because I lost track. Like that. The outputs. Then that. Just copy and paste that everywhere. Okay, well that works. I think this belt here needs to be a higher speed than these two for that to fully merge properly. So there's that. Right, now these are made in the assembler. Do I have any of those on me? Oh, only 66. Told you would need them. I can adjust that number to fit what we're using. I'm going to do this really weird, but oh crap. See, belts and sorters are definitely something that I'm gonna need. Automated. So that is definitely something that will need to be looked at later down the line. Alright, let's get rid of that last bit of the mount. I don't need them. I'm hoping we're going to make these quick enough to fill these. I don't know, well, I mean, they're going to fill up quick when we're doing other things, and I didn't think this through. Do they stretch over this far? They do. Look at that. And I'm hoping that when we're doing other things, it's gonna take thousands of these to build up the planet. I've done it before, and it does. I really do like the way it looks. And I am hoping that, and the hope is that it will fill up those things whilst we're doing other things, if this will output fast enough. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Okay, I need some more of these. That one's already got one. Get it filling up whilst we're waiting. Well, whilst we're crafting. Nice. So, what are we lacking? No, I might as well just do this because they're not receiving any. Do you know, actually, I wonder if I could have done that with those to these. Need to remember that. That will save a lot of time in the future, a lot of space in the future if I can. If I can just cross from one machine to another. Let's put this here. There we go. Ah, damn it. Right. Where to start? Well, I suppose we could do with some more room over here. So I mean, it's 100 a pop, so it gets used up very, very quickly. Right, one more thing before I finish up. Let's queue up some research stuffs. Thankfully, we have quite a backlog over here. Oh, we have a lot of a backlog. Solar panels. I can start collecting these again now. As well as these. Is there anything else? Did I stop anything else? No, I don't think so. Oh, did I stop this one? Yes, I did. Right, anything I need to get rid of? Let's organise stuff here. Go away. Go away. Just clear out my inventory a little bit. Right, so I will be back on stream tomorrow. I am probably going to let this run for a couple of hours or something, just to collect and craft and backlog, you know. I've no idea what this does. We'll have to look into this. You have unlocked the Prophylactor Mark 1, and now you can use Spray Coater to spray the Prophylactor on the cargoes. When the sprayed cargoes are used as raw materials to produce the next level products, it can obtain the effects of extra products or production speed up. That's new. I haven't, since the last time I played this game, I haven't really done anything with that yet. Okay, so that for the moment is backlogging anyway. Wow, that is nice and quick. I'll probably let it run for a couple of hours, then I'll start placing stuff down off camera. But for now, guys, I'm going to end it off there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night, guys. Goodbye.